Good morning all. Yes, sir. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Appreciate all the birthday wishes, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hello, Harry. What's new? Bro, everything's new. Yesterday was your birthday? No, bro. Today was my birthday, bro. Your birthday? Brother, it's in the title, birthday stream. Passed my proper count on your birthday. Let's go. Good birthday present. Yesterday, actually, we did a lot, man. We had one payout, 2 accounts passed. Now we have a third today. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Happy Earth Day. Well, technically, it is my orbit around successful orbit. How old are you now? Now I'm 19, bro. I'm 19. Tradesharpe turns 30? No, bro. 19. Next year will be 20. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Tuesday. Clean day overall. Nothing too heavy here in terms of news. Let's have a look at price. So yesterday Trump was saying that they're going to come up with a deal in the next 2 to 3 days. Let's see if that happens. He said that a bit too many times for my liking. Lobster cake is the real question. Bro, I'm not sure if lobster and cake is a good combination to make a cake out of lobster, but to have a cake lobster I think would work. But to have a actual lobster flavored cake, I'm not sure. But you never know. There's some wild stuff in the, you know, in the culinary world. So did you get an SVJ for your birthday? No, I did not buy an SVJ for my birthday. Not yet. Not gonna spend $1 million on a car just yet. Unless I live in US and can finance it. You know? So we'll see. Anyways, gold. Let's start off daily time frame on gold. We can see we have started to create a rejection, bullish candle. You'll see this trend amongst most of the stocks and all of that stuff. Not stocks, sorry, indices. 4-hour time frame also closing bullish, technically bullish bias. We tried to peak above the range and then boom, we rejected, coming back in the range. Not necessarily too much of a bad thing. If we can continue to create support, we can go test that highs again. If you look here, we are actually making higher lows. So if we can create a higher low, we can go back, test that 4-hour and then see what's up from there. Damn, there we go. That's the exact one, bro. That's pretty good idea with the strawberry. I like that. That's a sick idea. That's pretty cool. Lobster birthday cake. We'll have to put that birthday wishes and lobster. So looking at price, higher lows, we could see something for buys back towards the upside. Moving on to DAX here, bit of more of a consolidation. Daily time frame did close doji. Some brokers, this will be slightly bullish. I'll just check that. Don't know why I forgot to open this. Load up the broker here. Hello, open. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. DAX. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And 4-hour time frame is closing bullish here. We have a 4-hour resistance here. Let's see what the ranges look like. Same type of story as gold, pulling back potentially to create further buys. I don't think we can really sell until we get below here, which is going to be my selling zone. Looking at Nasdaq here, on the other hand, much more trending. Beautiful daily candle close we have on Nasdaq. Look at this strong daily candle close here. Oops, that's 12-hour. Strong daily candle close. Haven't broke the high yet. 4-hour time frame has created high-low structure. Very nice price action. Looking a little bit stronger bullish from this. We have this 4-hour support that may be a target here. But I'm overall looking for some more upside for now. Now we haven't had any 1-hour pullbacks or anything, so we might need to see some pullbacks, especially from this 1-hour resistance, and then look for the same thing on gold. We have already tapped it, rejected. So if we can come back down, maybe retest the 4-hour, make support from there, then buy back up. Even from here, we could look for some support to buy back up and just expect price and trust the 4-hour candle. Yesterday in London session, we got a very similar type of 4-hour candle close on futures, close above, continuation. So we could see maybe something similar here. I'm just going to double check futures, see how 4-hour candles looking on futures, as they're going to be slightly different, but we can get the overall picture. Yeah, it looks just as good. Just as good on futures. So I'm not too worried about this. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, let's see what ends up happening with the day. But pairs are mostly looking like the same setups, and yeah, we're gonna see what ends up happening and take it from there. So let's get it. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. You know the drill. Session has been good. How's your trading been, guys? Let's put a poll. It's your birthday? Yes, sir. Bad 3 losing streak. Lost on gold yesterday. Damn, there's been some great trades. I forgot to post yesterday's gold trade. Let me post that now. Yesterday, not gold trade, NQ trade. It's been good, man. Wish you the best person I meet online. Thank you, guys. Good morning, Harry. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you for everything you have taught me, brought to the trading community. Thank you. How are you thinking to pass the rest of the day? Let's see, man. Let's finish stream and then we'll see what's up. Some people in the green, some people not making, not losing. All right. Started an NY journal, guys. We started an NY journal. Yesterday we took a win. Clean trades. NY has been moving good. Last time I personally, so we've been on an NY win streak. Haven't lost an NY for probably almost 2 months now. But I took a loss on NY myself because I overtraded. Could you please give me your thoughts about Nas trade? Took it yesterday, 9:30 p.m. Dubai time. Was looking for continuation. All right, so you see how you're buying, first of all, straight into 15-minute resistances. So that's automatically gonna be game over, right? As soon as you do that. You have a rejection wick, right? Fair value gap, stick to one strat, right? It's not helping you here, fair value gap. Stick to one strat. You need to be in a bit earlier or wait for cleaner candles to take a buy. You see the difference when you have clean candles? Here's clean, no resistance, it moved nicely. Now it gets choppy, you can expect choppy price action. The second thing, you're buying when we have lower high, lower low switch now. See what structure is doing. So close to being a good idea, but missing the details, right? Something common I notice. What's the treat for you today, man? Chicken and rice? No, friends got me a cake, so probably we can have some of that. $190 people here and only 30 votes, guys. Let's see what's the truth here. Let's see what's happening to you guys. You need to write. I mean, it's anonymous voting. No one's gonna know, but this is for your own good. I'm interested. Already we're at the 9th of the month here. How is your month going? Today after stream, I'm gonna post the challenge for the guys in the group. I finished it. I've decided I need to explain it afterwards. The challenge. Nasdaq is on resistance? Yes. I was looking for the same trade, but I missed it. I was checking US 30. US 30 had the same trade, so you could have taken the US 30 one. But you need to understand the NYSE strategy. It's a little bit different. Very much the same, but different. The guys in the group will tell you how it's different. It's not just me trying to make something fancy out of it. It's true. There is differences. Optimized for NYC volume? Yeah, basically, that's a simple way to put it. Yeah, it's not different, it's optimized. Yeah, definitely a good word. I'm gonna use it from now. It's not different, it's optimized. So Nasdaq trying to test the 1 hour again. We don't really have much clean range till we get above that 1 hour. 15 is actually a little bit more extended, then we have clean range. I really preferred if we did pull down. Would be nice just to come back to around here. I struggle to trade Asian session. Price usually takes my stop loss, then flies. That means your entry is wrong, right? So don't focus on stop loss, focus on your entry, because your entry determines your stop loss, right? So you could obviously just keep widening your stop loss, but that's not going to solve, because that's just going to create harder to get your risk to reward. So instead, focus on maybe looking where your entries are, and then you'll get a better stop loss. Harry, were you always this patient, or did you have to develop it? Develop it, man. Definitely. Patience is an ever ongoing skill, right? But at some point you get sick of losing. I was in your group for 3 months, then I had to opt out during a medical emergency, lost a lot in the medical, and had to stop trading, came back only today. Welcome back, man. Sorry about, hopefully your medical went well, bro. Harry, I'm done with profits this week, 5.1% already. Should I trade or wait? Up to you, man. I don't give you people advice on what to do with their money. Bro, you really 19? No, I'm trolling, bro. I'm not 19. Harry, which prop firm are you using? I'm using TopStep, but I'm not affiliated with them or anything, so I don't have any discounts or links or anything. Losing is part of the game. Even the best in the world lose. Exactly. And the best loser wins. It's actually a book named after that saying. There was a book written after that saying, the best loser wins. Yeah, now you feel a lot better. You're going to join the group soon. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy to hear that. On futures, we didn't tap. Let's see how far we are away. We still have it, though. You know, if you look at market, I mean, on micros, we did tap. Let's see normal contracts. Normal contracts as well. Yeah, we did tap on futures, man. Not sure what futures you're looking at. On TopStep, I don't know, but they should be all CME, so. I must be in the best in the world. Did you buy an SVJ? So we'll recap a bit of the trades. So we started the week. It's only Tuesday today, so obviously we started the week yesterday. We ended up taking some gold buys on Friday. Friday we took some strong gold buys. I think I did post that gold buys. So those were some nice gold buys. Let me go and have a look here. I think I posted it in Harry's trades. Yeah, so these were the gold buys we took on Friday. Ended up taking just a nice little continuation trade here on Friday on gold to fill that LTA. A little bit more counter bias as well. So we focused on that on Friday. And then into yesterday as well, we started to scalp the NASDAQ as well, trying to play this bounce here. I was bullish on NASDAQ. So after the open, this was the open, came through here and actually bought inside of this wick here. You see this wick? We bought inside of this wick. It then came back, retested, and then went again. So technically, I could enter the same trade again. I didn't. US 30 had similar options yesterday. This was the open, but we didn't have the best continuation compared to NASDAQ. NASDAQ managed to continue nicer. Asian session came, retested New York low, and now we're back towards getting closer towards New York high. So New York high as a target can be something there. So that's the wins we've taken. Thankfully, no losses. If any other trades, they've been break even. So yeah, you know. So very strong trading here. Hopefully we can set this up for another strong month. In terms of stream since this month, yeah, 2 wins on stream back to back. Oh yeah, 1 break even, sorry. So 1 win, 1 break even. But we only stream on YouTube Tuesday and Thursday. But good trading. So hopefully this momentum continues. Now it's very interesting because if we look at the same time last year, this is when we were slowing down. May, June wasn't too good. Markets were slowing down. So now that we're picking back up, but we had a slower, end of winter, it's quite nice. This is a time you have to capitalize. It's a time you have to lock in, be at the chart when it matters, because when the market gets a little bit slower again, then you're going to wish you capitalize off this time, you know? So gold is pulling back here. Let's see if we can create a support in 10 minutes. I would like a bottom wick here. There's a bottom wick on futures. Good. Anyways, we need to wait 10 minutes here. I can't really take this on a 5 because 5 we have lower high structures and I don't want to buy into a resistance. It's actually quite complicated area to be buying. Hi, happy birthday, brother. Because of you, I got to learn trading and made my first payout today. Let's go, bro. Congrats, man. I'll personally give you shawarma in Dubai once I'm highly profitable. Let's go, man. But I think that might be a long time until you make differences, bro. Here we go, everyone's favorite song. Until you change, your results won't change. Did you know that, guys? That was the hardest thing for me to accept when I started trading, is to understand the concept that if I do not change, my results won't change. And I had to find things that I was uncomfortable changing with. It's really hard to do, but that's what made the difference. So you either delay the process, figure it out yourself, or find out what to change. Those are the best ways to do it. Thank you guys for the wishes. Thank you. Well said. Difficult to change. Very difficult, man. Because we're so used to it. Especially I tell people who've had a career job. Those are the most difficult people. If you've been working in the same job for 20 years, you're so used to your regime, who you are in the world, your job, everything. You're so used to everything that when you come into a game of trading and it starts testing things that you are uncomfortable with, and that because when you work at something, when you work in something for 20 years, you know everything. You know how it works. You're very comfortable in that scenario. The minute you put yourself in trading, you feel like all those years of work should be able to be applied in trading. But it's the opposite. you realize how much trading exposes of you, and it's really hard to make you change. You know? Have you ever had a gambler phase in trading? Oh, hell yeah, man. Gambler phase is definitely something everyone goes through. The problem is it's fun. I have to say it's fun. That's the problem, because it's exhilarating. You make money, you lose money, but after time you realize that you lose more than you make. And that's what really hurts. But it is fun, and that's why it's addictive, right? You know? Like, it's crazy. These days I will take a trade and I'll say this is a little bit of a gamble shot. I'll say it's a gamble shot, but it still follows somewhat of a plan. You know, those are my gambles these days. My gambles now are trusting an idea I had in my head from the analysis that I saw. You know? I still do have my fun. Like, I remember live, I got like halfway passing an account because I couldn't pass it fully during news. You know, that's a gamble, you know. Check Nasdaq, it's dropping. Yeah, I have it on my other monitor. My mother says happy birthday, Sharp. Oh, thanks, that's appreciate that, man. CPI stream, don't forget. I remember, bro. Harry, did you watch Monaco F1 race? Yes, I did watch it, man.
Brother Harry.
Yo, man.
Yo, bro, the Monaco F1 weekend, right? Bro, that's just a daily reminder of how broke we really are. Well, I can't lie. Like, there's like levels to this shit. Like, damn.
I know, right?
Like, I'm sitting there working for $20 an hour at my 9 to 5. I see this shit. I'm like, bro. Yeah, identity change needs to happen.
It's a push. Do you know a lot of people get sponsored out there?
Yeah, of course.
Especially
but you
if
can
you're
just
a
see the
girl.
wealth, bro. The wealth that's just there. The energy and everything.
Exactly. Thank you for the wishes, guys. Ever thought why losing is so easy compared to winning? Yeah, it's obvious. If winning was easier compared to losing, everyone would be a billionaire. Like, you know, it's just how it works in life. All right, 4 minutes. So now we made this like lower high here, so we need to see that reverse. We need to see a 5-minute close bullish. If not, then we're probably going to close this 15 bearish again. We'll wait for the next one. Nasdaq is pushing down. We wanted this. The lower it gets, the better, because we have more space to trade back up. Now we have created a new structural point here, which will have to be a watch zone when we're trading back up. DAX consolidating. I just take the opposite trades of ICT dudes. Do you think I can make $1 million in a year? Bro, it's totally possible with that strategy, man. Totally possible with that strategy. I remember me and my friend, actually, when we were trying to figure out trading, we joined signal groups. I think we all go in that phase, and I was losing money in signal groups. So we decided to find signal groups and do the opposite of the signal groups. And it actually made money doing the opposite. But it wasn't enough. But it made more money. So we started making money when we started trading against signal groups. Signal group is stage 2. Yeah. Your friend still trading? He went full crypto. He went full crypto. Would you rather swing trade or follow ICT? Definitely swing trade, man. That's a no-brainer question. I think that's the easiest question of the day. Easiest question of the day. Can you explain an entry on gold? Yeah, we want to see a 15-minute candle close bullish first. That's going to be step number 1, a bullish candle like this. Then based on what's inside of this candle, we can make the decision to buy back up here and try to cross this. If not, then so be it. We'll leave it. Sells probably not till we get below 27 here. Are you buying more crypto? It's down a lot. Yeah, I mean, dollar cost averaging at these prices, never bad to dollar cost average. I have a box a little bit lower that I want for bigger buys, but dollar cost average on a low, we just made a lower low right now. So if this is gonna liquidity grab, continue up, fine, but I have a box a little bit lower for bigger buys. So yeah, I don't mind dollar cost averaging, but I feel like there's a little bit more downside in us. Ethereum, very good, huh? Very low now, Ethereum. Almost becoming a stable coin. Bro, which would be the bottom for you in the BTC in a bear market? I have a number. What's your number? Let's see your number. $35.40K? No, we could probably extend a little bit lower, man. If this is one big head and shoulders. Not to use patterns, but 27 is possible. If shit hits the fan. Yeah. 30, maybe somewhere back in here. That's a... If you're back here and you don't take the opportunity, if you've always wanted to be in crypto and you're back here, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Crazy place not to be. If that happens, it's a gift. It's a gift. Select it. Yo, relax. Happy birthday, bro. Thanks for the source. I wanted to ask, would it be valid on gold 30-minute bearish, healthy candle, close, strong resistance zone, entry, break of low? Depends on stop loss, man. Because if you're running 30-minute idea, it's better to run 30-minute stop loss. So you have to see, is it worth it? Would you share with us which cryptos you're investing in? I share like the higher time frame plays I make in crypto in my group. But you know, they need to come once in a while. Higher time frame plays take time to cook, man. My biggest buy is on Nasdaq recently, but that took years before I had that option. Happy birthday, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we didn't push lower to create a support. We're trying to break out now. At this point here, this is London open. We closed the candle bearish, right? So London open bearish. We have bearish candle here on gold as well. So I would like to see a bullish candle here. I do feel this could still be a fake out. We'll see in 11 minutes. DAX here, I'm also going to be interested for London Open. I have it on my other monitor I was watching, but it's just ranging for now on London Open. Remember, we had the sell idea here, so I was going to see if we could cook for sells, but we're actually bouncing back up. To take buys, can make an option here, but look at this 5. Just so dirty here. So I'm really not too sure about DAX today. It's a little bit messy. Sells are quite nice. They're quite clean, clear cut. The buys, very messy. Now, if we're coming back to Nasdaq here, we might close above here on the 5-minute, but we do have resistances, especially this one. Above this might be a play if we close above, but I don't think stop loss is worth it for 67 points, 42 points to there. I'd prefer this rejects, next one close above. I'd actually prefer 2 candle rejection. I'd prefer this candle to reject, next one close bearish, then close above. This would be better. Yeah, especially with our 1-minute structures. Not something I can play at the moment. 5-minute is going to close below. See that on futures just for my interest. Oh yeah, definitely below on futures. Futures even worse. Happy 26th. Ooh, close. $24? No, not 24. $25? Yes. 28, 27? No. That's it. If you guys haven't left a like on the stream, I would appreciate a like on the stream. You know the drill. At least get up to 100 likes for my birthday. Let's see the results here of the poll. So 40% in profit, 30% negative, 30% not making money. So not losing, sorry. So we can see a lot of mixed results here, right? Not too consistent. We should be able to change that, right? So Nasdaq trying to get above, but again, like I said, man, we just need something. We need something better. I don't know if I'm happy sending this, man, on a close above like that. Gold 7 minutes, we'll have a look. Nasdaq might just keep pushing here. Not really give an entry. It's very messy the way that it's forming. Especially with the 1 hour closing bearishes. Massive. Massive problem. Harry, if the 15-minute close bullish, what's the probability of retesting high? Really depends on how we form structure within here on the next 7 minutes. If we close like this, low probability. Really depends how we form now on 5, where we close on 5. It's almost a year we haven't pressed a buy on JPY. Damn. The good old days. So let's see this gold closure. That would be probably the next option if we were to have an option. You still have the Porsche? Yes. You don't see. It's just summer, so I don't drive it as much, you know. 40 degrees outside. Today they said it's gonna be 47. So 47 is pretty hot. What do you think about DAX buys? Yeah, depends where. I prefer this 5 close bearish, then we close above. Not like this, just rip the high, have to put stop all the way here. It's a long trade, you know. 62 point stop loss is big. Impossible to move out on a bike? Yeah, impossible. Just sweating. $47 degrees, does that impact the tires? No, tires will get a lot hotter on a track, for example. But if you have too high pressures in your tires and the road is 47 degrees, the road is going to be hotter because it's tarmac. So your tire pressure will go up. So you just have to watch it. Celebrating this year birthday on a rooftop steakhouse. I could do, yeah. I think I might do it over the weekend. I'll see. Take a look at NQ and ES. We have NQ in right in front of us, my friend. Right in front of us is NQ. That's what we have in front of us. Engine must go crazy in that heat. If you're pushing it, it's done. But otherwise, they handle it not too bad, to be honest, the engine. It's not too bad. This is a nice pullback. This is what we need. This is what we need. Right? Not good for this because we wanted buys. Right, so on gold we were looking for buys, but the candle needs to close bullish for that. So maybe we want to retest a little bit lower. Sells would be below here. Nasdaq is good because we want to see pullbacks. Hopefully we can close above this. NY session, what time are you trading? I trade daily in the group NYSE stock exchange. Yo man, what broker do you use? I use Vantage Markets. I'm probably the only guy online with such a big broker, Vantage Markets, and still we have a deposit bonus of 150%. No one has that, trust me. With a legit big broker like that, it's impossible to get. Yesterday I told the guys, if you think, oh, he earns money from the broker, trust. The only reason I started with these guys is because their charts were a bit more consistent than what I was using before, which was IC. And they have a main office, head office is here. So we get custom support, anything I need. It's exactly what I wanted. I'll give you guys the link. One sec. I think I put it in announcements before. Yeah, this one. There you go. And let me know if the deposit bonus is working. I can't check myself. If the deposit bonus is working, if it's not, then it means they haven't activated it for this month. So I just need to drop a message. So do let me know, please. This is the best present. Passing accounts. This is the best. I'm telling you guys. Why you feel ashamed of promoting something is legit good. It helps you, benefits the viewer if you're not scamming. So be proud. Not proud. I'm talking about people think, oh, this guy makes loads of money. And I want to tell you, no. They don't pay me a lot, so it's really something just to help you guys. The only reason I did it for myself, so I'm telling you, like, take advantage of it. I'd be the first person to tell you if I'm getting paid well by it, because I deserve to. I do a lot for the community. So I'm telling you to take advantage of it while I have this. because I don't know how long I have it. Higher time frame, I'm bearish on gold. Yes, it can make sense, but we need to see some sort of structure here. Very hard for us to just rip a sell straight. No gaps to fill according to that ICT guy. Yeah, DAX is a bit sleepy, right? You see this, how we just snap back in the range? If this broke the high, it could trigger in a lot of buyers prematurely. This is not too bad. 15-minute is a bit shitty though. Closing with rejection wick. So I kind of prefer a continuation trade, meaning we close above there. I think the futures chart, the 5-minute resistance is slightly higher. So that should line up nicely with the 5-minute. Yeah, if you look at the futures chart here, we can see we line up a bit higher. Happy birthday, old fart. Thank you, bro. So this could be a nice fake out if we close back in 9 minutes. We'll wait 9 minutes. Can I get your broker in Nigeria? Yes. We might have set up 2 on the 5, but with the 15 closing back in the range, it's not gonna cut it. Not gonna cut it. So guys, I was asking this question on my Instagram. We can ask it here. We can ask it here as well. So here's the question. We have our funded account. We took this funded account. This is the challenge in the group I made. I only had $275 drawdown limit. Right? 275 drawdown limit. Before this account was going to be blown after taking a payout. So I took a payout, took a loss, and then took a smaller loss, and then we were down. We then set the challenge to show not to waste accounts, and we grew this account from basically $275 live, everything done live, to 1,356. I was at 1,400. I had a day where I tilted. I took the account back down to 1,100. So right now I can take like a $600 payout from a $200 drawdown limit. So what would you do? Take the payout or continue trading it? The plan was, when we got down to this level here, which was 1,161, I risked 161. I made that profit next trade. Now we doubled to 1,356. What would you do next? Why did my Zoom crash? I don't know what happened to Zoom, it crashed. Zoom crashed, boys. My bad. Take the payout, keep growing it. Right? That's the question. What would you do in my position? I want to see your answers. You crashed from the beginning of the topic? Oh, you know this topic though. If I was only 275 left, the odds of blowing it are so high I'd take the money and run. At 275, I couldn't take any money. So I grew the account from 275 to 1,400. Now, from being able to take no payout, I wanted to show how that's how you can change your odds of blowing the account, adapt the strategy, and I continue to grow it up. Now I can take over a $600 payout. So from an account that was worth nothing, right? Now I'm pulling another 600 out of an account that was worth nothing. That will allow me to buy 6 other funded accounts now. So an account that was worth nothing, I have 6 other accounts that I can blow and still be break even. So it gives me leverage. So it was worth it. And I did this in 12 days. That is you. I probably could not do that. Do you have a video on how to pass evaluations? Yes, in the group, bro. In the group. Check it out in the group. There's literally a whole section that tells you how to pass the evaluation, how to then get payout, and then how to scale. You go to WAP, you go to exclusive content, scroll down to the prop firm section. Your voice is still cutting. Is it cutting for everyone else? Maybe you need to refresh. Sometimes it has that on the opposite end as well. If it's cutting for everyone else, I don't know. Damn. I don't get it. It's a Zoom issue, this, because YouTube is stable. If YouTube was cutting, then yeah. I don't know, maybe mute, unmute. What about now? Does it work now? Or is it still cutting now? Still. I probably need to refresh the whole Zoom. What if I change mics? What about now? Now it's better? Okay, we'll keep it like this for now. We'll keep it like this. Don't know what's going on with Zoom. Harry, if you got a 15K account, could you have greater drawdown? This is a 50K account, but it's about how their payout laws work. Whenever you take a payout on Top Step, whatever you have remaining in your account becomes your drawdown limit. It's not about the account size. I mean, the same trades I'm taking on Vantage, I'm making above 2K. You know? Same trades. 1.5, 1,500. 2.2, same trades. So remember, risking is just a risk tolerance. Check this gold close though. Question is, do we make another lower high, or are we going to be able to break through this? This is going to depend on the bottom wick here. Let's see how this closes. I need it to close above this line here. Then I need to see a decent bottom wick. And then I can run stop something like this. So is it a buy? It might be. We need to see how the candle opens now. So let's keep an eye on it. See if we can get deep bottom wicks. Sound is worse now. I didn't touch anything. You saw I didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. No change of structure, that's the problem. We just have to rely on a fake out. So it's a tough one, right? It's a tough one. But check the bottom wick we're getting. It's a pretty nice bottom wick. If this was to fail, I wouldn't expect it to break the high. We expect this to be a liquidity grab, and we enter above liquidity grab. How's the voice now? Still bad? I don't get what's happening with Zoom. Problem is, if I shut Zoom, I have to make a new link. Looks like a network problem. If it was a network problem, then why would YouTube be stable then? YouTube is super stable at the moment. See? Stream health, excellent. 11:31, last updated. It's a Zoom issue. Otherwise, this will show mixed. Can you not leave and join back from the link? No. Unless I make someone host. It's better now? I don't know, man. It's acting weird. Alright, so we're not breaking the high, that's for sure. We've just ended up coming lower. DAX trying to recover. Let's see if DAX closes back in the range. That would be interesting. Not really though. Higher time frame looks messy. This is nice on here, but this looks messy. Wow, this is not nice price action. If gold can flip here, I'd be able to take a buy, but we're heading down at the moment. So if we can break above this high here, something like that, looking for buy, break above this high. But we have to see how price action forms. SL will be wide, but we do have range, so I'm not too worried. Even if we flip here, 60 pip stop loss, we have 100 plus pip range to the 4 hour. So it's not worrying me too much, but the deeper it gets, the worse. Especially if we close this 5 below structure, this structure here, it's game over. If we fake out again, could be nice, but I don't know how much I like it. I'm gonna just see here. If this 5, I think this 5 is going to close below structure and we need to wait for another 5 bullish. Now we're moving bearish, right? So we need to see that change. Otherwise, not looking good. Alright, so we close bearish on all here. Yeah, so I think this, we need to wait some time. We need to see probably another 15 get above. So this is the importance, guys. Today, the lesson today is understanding what? Understanding break of high. Super important. Understanding break of high, that saves you, right? And we just seem to be, we tried to continue on NASDAQ, we failed now, so we need to see supports created, choppy price action. DAX is a total mess. Look at this, man. This is, if you scan this barcode, it'll take you to destination fuck. We don't really want to go to that destination, so we're not going to scan this barcode. And that's really what all she wrote. So appreciate you guys showing up to stream. I'll see you on Thursday. Make sure to show up for the free Siggies. And let's get it, guys. Have a good rest of your week. Make sure you check out my Instagram of the trades I'm taking, learn from the trades I'm taking, and study them. And yeah, catch you guys hopefully soon. Much love. Thank you for all the wishes. Hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace. Cheers, guys. Cheers.